Hoorah! Y'all like that? Unity, unity, unity. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Like the intro, I'm just gonna grab my sword and just like pull it out and yank it back in. That's nice. That's a nice little addition to my opinion. The opponent does not exist. You may ask yourself, what do I mean by that? In life, give me a moment. I gotta get water. Yeah, I had to get my water, but in life, a lot of people are tainted and ruined and held back and sabotaged by not necessarily themselves, but concepts that they give their freedom as their selves and as human beings too. You know what I mean? And it's like, what do I mean by this? What am I talking about exactly? I mean hesitation. I mean fear. I mean all these concepts. Because you have to dive deeper into these concepts and why you even feed into them in the first place if you want to conquer them. Okay, why? One night I was like a night or two ago, I was like, because I even suffer with these things, and don't get me wrong, I'm overcoming it too. But this is what I finally realized, and I want to give you a formula that I come up with. I was talking to myself in my head. I was like, why do you fear the thoughts of other people, right? Or what other people think of you? And what I realized and learned is that when you do that, you're signing yourself up to you're signing yourself up to slavery. You're giving up an aspect of your freedom to other people when they don't even know it. Think about it like this. When you care too much, or in a negative aspect, because there are ways to care what other people think in positive ways, but in a negative sense that, oh, they're gonna make fun of me, or oh, I can't do it because I can't walk up to that girl and talk to her because this person is there. I can't go talk to that person because these people are there. Oh, this is a really long line and I got all these people here and this chick's right here and I can't talk to him or her and I can't do this thing because all these other people here. When you do that, it's like you're holding in your freedom. Not only are you holding in your freedom, or like get you basically not even holding it in, but giving it out to other people in a sense, and they don't even know it. Because why are you holding back an aspect of your being that which says you can do whatever you want? If you really wanted to, you want to talk to that girl, you want to take that opportunity and do that thing, you want to say this or that, you want to stand your ground, but you don't do it. And why? Why is it that a lot of human beings have this hard time doing this? It's because a lot of the time we are so weighed down by the pressure and the thoughts of what we believe in our own heads that we have a hard time understanding that these concepts and things are false expectations appearing real. And once you finally understand that these things aren't real, you can finally take action in the things that matter in reality. The opponent does not exist. We have to understand that these concepts don't truly exist. When you put or allow fear to adapt into the wrong places and aspects of your life, that's when you've become a slave in some sense. I don't mean like fear as though like you're walking in the woods and you see a bear. It's like that's kind of survival instincts. Like, whoa, like this thing is massive. This is a creature that can like slice me open in one scratch or murder me basically or harm me. That's an understandable type of fear. I mean the fear that you let weigh you down, the aspect of fear and procrastination that makes you go, oh, nah, I'm not going to stand my ground because I care too much about what they say. I'm not going to stand my ground or do my own thing because I care too much about what they want me to do or what they think or what I think I want them to do or what I think they want me to do. And I know like the camera or like the looks of it might be like a little glitchy every now and then. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, y'all, we have to understand that these concepts don't have to exist unless we want them to. But this is much easier said than done. You can't really just get up and say, oh, fear does not exist, and then go see if you can talk to a girl, and then boom. Because what fear does, what these concepts do is that fear, procrastination, self-hatred, negativity, anger, sadness, fear, what all these things do is that they also block you from acknowledging what you've been taught to go against them. So you're listening to what I'm saying now, you're understanding that, okay, this is how I can, overcome it. But once your fear is right in front of you and it challenges you, that's when you get in fear, you're afraid. And when you're afraid, you're not into that clarity because you're too focused on what the brain or what fear or what stagnations or what the stagnations you have want you to focus on or what you've been programmed to focus on. She's not gonna like you. He's not gonna like you. This, all this yapping from these stagnations. But at the end of the day, the opponent does not exist. If fear is nothing more than a concept in your brain, and you're the one who has the ability to really make the moves and take the action and benefit from it, whether you get what you want or not, who is to say that fear has the final say or deserves the final say or should have the final say when you can actually determine who has the final say or not, because your actions matter and what you refuse to do matters as well, because these things have consequences whether you move on it or not. You move on it, you talk to that girl, okay, yeah, she says no, you go on with your day, but you feel proud of yourself. Dang, I did it. Shoot, that was a long line. I went against my fear. I talked to her. Well, I walked up to her when she was in that long line, and I went for it. She said no, but now I get to walk out of this store proud of myself, or walk out of this mall proud of myself because I went against fear. Second part, we might already see this coming, but she says, second part, you don't approach the girl at all. In the second path, first path you do, and you feel proud of yourself. So you benefit in some way, shape, or form, whether you get what you want or not. Because when it comes down to fighting against these stagnations or standing your ground, it's not about getting what you want physically all the time. It's not about getting the number from the girl or sex from the girl or anything from anybody or anything, if anything. But when you face your fear, it's about breaking past those perceptions, these walls, these stagnations that your brain says you can't do it, that your brain says you can't break through, and getting through them little by little, whether you crack them, whether you begin to punch them and they begin to break a little bit, whether they begin to shatter completely at some point. That's what it's about, actually getting through it. You have to fail forward, you have to succeed forward, you have to learn forward, you have to make mistakes forward, and that's what it's about. It's not always about getting what you want, because you're not always going to get what you want. It's about actually figuring out how you can get what you desire through learning, through figuring things out, through understanding. But it's not all about getting what you want. It's about persevering, fighting through these things and these concepts that say you can't do whatever you want in your life. That you can't do it. Now, the second path, you don't even talk to her. And then you leave the mall or the store, right? Now, your brain is filled up with what ifs this, what if this. And that's with any possibility. And what if I did talk to her girl? Dang it, what if I did take that business opportunity? Dang it, what if I did take that chance and take that risk and do this or that? Now you have to fill your mind up or be filled up with these what ifs, this what if concept, or dang, what if this, what if that? Now you have to walk around feeling like garbage all day or for days because you chose to be a slave of all these possibilities instead of taking action and understanding that and experiencing one possibility. And I don't want y'all doing that. I don't want y'all experiencing that because I've experienced that. And I said all that to say this. You're powerful, you're amazing, you're legendary, you're unique, you're awesome. Have a beautiful day, y'all. You know what I mean? Stay warriors, you know what I'm saying? Rahu.